Hey everybody, thank you guys so much for coming back to my channel. I really appreciate it. Let's go hop straight into it. If you guys are enjoying my videos, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share. Maybe the message isn't for you, but it could be for someone else, to uplift them, motivate them, or encourage them to continue to go down whatever road or journey that they're going on. Okay? So I read Romans chapter 13. And the subcategories are submission to the authorities and fulfilling the law through love. So, of course, it's always verses that stick out to me. But what I read was like the people who are of authority are doing God's work. I'm just summing it up, trying to find a word to sum it up. The people who are of authorities are doing God's work. Need it be good or bad. They're doing what God has already orchestrated to be done. Okay? So, I'm like, it's a weird way that in today's world that it's being shown, like that type of connection as far as like God, they're doing God's work, but what's displayed and what's portrayed is not something that should be glorified or even put in the same category as doing God's work. But again, I'm just reading what Romans chapter 13 discussed. So if you guys want to interpret that on your own, that was confirmation. If you guys want to interpret that on your own, go ahead and do so. But the verse that stuck out to me was verse 9. For the commandments, you shall not commit adultery, you shall not murder, you shall not steal, you shall not covet, and any other commandment are summed up in this word. You shall love your neighbor as yourself. Love does no wrong to a neighbor. Therefore, love is the fulfilling of the law. And that's why in a previous video, I was just like, it's all about how you treat people. Love thy neighbor as yourself. At work, like I was talking to someone, and all I'm thinking is, I'm speaking to people like I would want to be treated. You know what I'm saying? Like I would want to be spoke to. Because nothing is going to get done or rectified in any type of way, shape, or form if you're treating people disrespectfully. And when things are taken out of context and out of hand, then you have to be reprimanded. I guess that's when the authority part comes in. And it's like, it shouldn't have to get that far. So that's why you should love your neighbor as you do yourself. And that's why when I go to work, I speak to people that way. Like, like you calling me, I'm doing my job. You called me because you need help. So I also look at it like that. Like, it's like a give and take type thing. Look at people like that. That's why I'm giving you this example. Like, look at people like that. Like, someone comes up to you and asks you a question. They're looking for an answer, or they're looking for assistance, or they need some type of guidance, or they need some type of help in something. So it's like, respect that. And be okay with just like, oh, okay. Okay. You don't have to help them, or you can help them. It's completely up to you. Whatever you choose to do. But yeah, like that verse definitely stuck out to me, and I guess that's why, not even knowing, I treat people like that. I treat people as they treat me. And the reason I say, like, some people will be directly or indirectly disrespectful to you, okay? But remember who you are and how much you've grown and where you're trying to go and where you can see yourself going, so that you don't react in a negative way. Regardless of if they reacted to you or came to you negatively, don't react in a negative way. Okay? But yeah. And then it was another verse. It was verse 14. It was basically talking about, fulfilling, like I just said, fulfilling the law through love, basically. But then it says, put on the Lord Jesus Christ and make no provision for the flesh to gratify its desires. So continue to do the things that you're doing, continue to be the person that you're becoming, and do everything out of love. Don't do nothing because when you drink and all of that stuff, because hey, I'm guilty of it, you know what I'm saying? When you do all of that stuff, you kind of just, sometimes you be in it and sometimes you don't. So it's like, control yourself. It's about control. And that's why it's saying, put on the Lord Jesus Christ and make no provision for the flesh to gratify its desires. Some people are going through addictions, and it's a little difficult to get over those addictions. Hey, easier said than done. Stop smoking, stop drinking, stop doing this, stop doing that, stop eating that. It's easier said than done. But just understand that you got it. Put on the Lord Jesus Christ. Don't feed the flesh. Feed your soul. Feed your spirit. Grow mentally. Okay? So, I'm just going to go ahead and end it there. I really appreciate you guys for chilling out with me. And I'll see you guys in another video. All right, bye.